And it is worth noting, we opened up saying for 5ManMidas that these games no longer matter. They are going to be that team that finishes in ninth and gets eliminated. The Wolf team still need to take this seriously. They did so in game one. If you missed it, that's because it was an 18-minute long game. So they were able to get the win there, but they still need at least two more to try and go for a tiebreaker for upper bracket. And then once the tiebreaker is secure, they can try to get that fourth win to just sort of win that slot outright. So they're still locked in. They're still looking for wins here, especially against an opponent that now doesn't have much to play for. These are opportunities Wolf Team can't let pass them by.
Nope, definitely not. And of course, CM versus Beastmaster, go for that every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf Team right now, though, do have a very fragile lineup, and that makes that Tusk into a core now. And then they lead with the Jakiro. I'm liking 5ManMidas more and more. Now, if they pick up like the Faceless Void, I would be in love. I would be so ready for what they're about to do here. Of course, it's a little bit difficult to pick your carry in the down position because Wolf Team might just look at you and say, oh, we're going to just pick Naga Siren, and then HFN's going to play it and then look to counter you every single point of the game, as well as, unfortunately, there's also that Morphling that is still in the pool, and if Wolf Team want to, they could go for the Morphling right now. Let's see. That's Pudge. And
Hey,
okay, maybe not your direct carry counter, but, well, that is a really tough Beastmaster lane now. That is not what you wanted to see if you're Lies, especially after game one.
it's going to be a little bit rough for him, and we'll see. Well, I don't know. Between the two of them, between the CM and the Techies, which one would you actually prefer to lane with the Pudge? Because the CM makes a hook play easier, but feels like the Techies has more follow-up if you do hit that hook.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen too many mistakes though with Techie's Pudge, where one goes in, the suicide lands, then he gets hooked out, then the Pudge can't go. It's like, why even do that to yourself, right? As
Mm.
well as I think just having the CM Pudge lane versus Beastmaster, you're not gonna have Boars. They do have to be careful because, of course, Rubik's gonna keep you low with the Fade Bolts, and Beastmaster's probably just gonna spam axes now that he has been countered in the lane. But that's why Wolf Team go for this carry, because Pudge is not really going to be harassed out that easily. He's going to have enough HP to mess around with a little bit, even though, again, not a direct answer to the Luna. And Luna has gotten more and more popular in this tournament. Feels like she's hitting a pretty nice niche. Just is always a pretty effective hero regardless of the situation. So, like that for 5ManMidas. And now they just need to kind of close things up here with a very simple, very basic, most likely ranged hero here for RRL, something that cannot lose the mid lane, and then we're happy. And then we've got a draft that we can play, and then it's all up to the boys to actually play their heroes well. And then we got something to actually look forward to in this game. If they go for a gamble, though, I can start to lose my confidence already. If, let's say, they pick an Ember Spirit right now, I feel like I'm a little bit concerned. Even though Ember, with all the bans right out in front of you, looks like a pretty great hero. And they pick Queen of Pain. That's the hero that shouldn't lose. And that's a fast pick.
Oh,
That's a Dawnbreaker. So now are we switching up to a mid Pudge? Well, I guess we'll see. No, maybe a mid Tusk.
mm.
Again, we'll see who lanes where because maybe this is just a hero player limitation as opposed to a lane limitation. But Dawnbreaker is not what I was expecting. But I guess another core to just get in. But Wolf Team's draft is actually not as clean as I expected it. They picked a lot of, I want to say, weird heroes in combination with each other. A lot of melee heroes as well. They've got 3 melee cores. I feel like that never happens ever. But okay, let's see what you can do, Wolf Team.
It is a little bit weird. Wolf Team are the team that still have something to play for and have the need for wins, and their draft is the one that seems a little stranger than their opponents. Because 5ManMidas have put together something that looks pretty stable and pretty standard here. So, well, I guess we'll have to see. Tavo's the only one who hasn't selected his hero, so he is going to play up on that Dawnbreaker. And that should just set it up, right? Pudge 1, Tusk mid, and Dawnbreaker in the offlane, because Tavo does not really move from that position.
Yeah, it would be weird to see him take over the mid lane. And I guess now it's up to RRL. Pitch a shutout versus the melee hero. Tusk is going to be nuking for ranged creeps, but you can make him buy a little bit more regen than just progressing his items super quickly. Then sure, go for it. See what happens. I still think that Pudge CM lane is going to be brutal for Lies. I think he's really going to have an issue. But on the other side, I think Arceus and Feeling can get a really nice start. I don't think that Dawnbreaker techies should be too difficult to deal with. I think that's where it's all going to be about vision in the lane. I would love for Feeling to get a lane ward just so that way they know when FCR is looking to make a play. And then you can do a lot of walking away simply from them. Just make sure you're not getting caught by the slow from the hammer. And then I think you can get a pretty nice trade going for you. But that's where, again, 5ManMidas, they got to do something in the lanes. They just have to play up to snuff. And then I think for the first time ever, I like their draft more.
Hmm. It's a bit unfortunate that it now comes at the point where they're already destined for elimination, but, well, like I said, you are not going to playoffs. You already know that. So, let's set some new goals. Let's get a win on the board. Let's not go 0-16. That's just got to be the next sort of shift mentally for this 5ManMidas lineup. So, we'll see if they can pull it off. As you say, probably the best draft we've seen from them so far. The Wolf team, meanwhile, Wolf team have some questions to answer with what they've put together, but we shall see just how aggressive they will be. We'll see what Tusk does in the mid lane against the Queen of Pain, and I don't know. I mean, if the Pudge gets going, if they really put effort into finding HFN farm and kills, I mean, Carry Pudge kind of came into favor for a reason.
And again, the lane is going to be stellar. And you already see Wise. He's got the wild axes leveled up for a very good reason. Because, you know, it's not going to be fun to lane versus the Pudge. And your boars will certainly not survive very long. But that's where, you know, keep your nose down, keep yourself clean. Probably find an easy play onto the CM if KJ just eats a few too many of those axes and those fade bolts. And then suddenly got some pretty good harass. 5ManMidas will also be able to do a fairly decent job at defending their towers. Got a ton of creep clear this time around, the most creep clear they've had in all 4 of their games. So defending these towers should be a little bit of a problem as, yeah, first hook, 0 for 1.
Falls onto a slowed target, too. Maybe the slow actually kind of threw him off there, but they're still going to get 3 bounty runes. 4 oh my god, they got 4. Well, you don't really see that anymore, ET. The quad sweep is just about impossible for the way those runes are positioned nowadays, but Wolf Team got them.
Yeah, I guess maybe just afraid of using any regen from the bottom lane. Of course, Argus doesn't have the most, but just fearing the sticky bomb plus the celestial hammer. Not entirely sure, but yeah, no, they go 0 for 4 in the game where they already are feeling pretty good and looking pretty good as. Well, I think that was a hook that landed onto Moonlight top. That's why everybody's so low. Everybody just ended up trading their life early.
Yeah, he wanted Lies initially, but Moonlight kind of stepped in front. But, well, HFN's only going to have so many shots at this, because he didn't really come to lane with any mangoes, and Hook is not exactly a cheap spell. He is setting up for it, though. There's the slow, but another miss. Only hitting 1 of his first 3 as Moonlight sidesteps it, and, well, there should be 1 more, at least, coming out onto them as KJ is going to push. This time, though, HFN not really involved, but KJ might just do it himself. 1 more hit onto Lies. Oh, okay. It is HFN who gets it. KJ will fall, but now HFN has Rot, and Moonlight should go down.
Oh. And that was a hell of a hook, and now he just kills himself. Yep, not too shabby. Get your regen, 0 HP, 27 mana. That's perfect. Didn't get to buy your Ring of Health, which is, you know, a trip that the Pudge will eventually have to make yet again here, but no, that's pretty great from Wolf Team.
So it goes down as a 2-2 trade-off, but the Pudge gets first blood, then he kills himself to the tower, so 5ManMidas don't get quite as much as their opponents do out of that one, and we'll keep an eye on that top lane, because that combo could come together pretty frequently. In the meantime, let's see what 5ManMidas can do down bot here. Arceus is looking to just have himself a very fruitful lane, although Tavo is doing everything in his power to make sure that they can maintain some pressure at this point, as they do get the kill onto Feeling.
Just very easy. Level 2 Dawnbreaker. That power spike we always hem and haw about, and it just works. At the same time, FCR just pulling the creep wave back, but there's already kills happening on the other side as well. Doesn't have hook, but Frostbite has another Crystal Nova in 1. And I think this is another double kill for your Pudge.
There we go. HFN with the double kill again. Yeah, this is not the way that they had sort of drawn it up, so to speak, on the 5ManMidas side. And, well, I did mention, right? Carry Pudge is Carry Pudge for a reason. He's going to have some stacks retroactively and all that good stuff, but I don't know. 4-1 start for any carry. You are in a very solid position. The board does come out now, so it's a little bit more of a distraction, but this is what you drafted the Crystal Maiden for, so it's not going to last very long.
Yeah, and if he does want to go for a board build, and I can only imagine it's just to give you something to do. Level 1 and level 2 boars do just straight up die to a single frostbite. A single level 1 frostbite, no less, so not ideal. I think for now, though, HFN is just going to keep all these creeps underneath his tower. Just going to last hit everything and then continue the lead, because it's not like Lies can really approach the creep wave right now. Even though they are getting some hawk vision, so they do see where KJ's playing, but this is all just in an effort to try and get a pull going. But Crystal Nova will stop that as, oh my god,
dead.
the
Tavo,
damage.
he waited some extra time too. He went in with the hammer first, then waited for FCR to initiate before he actually committed the Starbreaker. So he sort of staggered attack, gets them onto the Luna. Might be a return play up in the top lane as KJ is getting hit up a little bit, but he's just going to turn around with the Frostbite. The Rot comes in. HFN doesn't have Hook for 3, but I don't think they need it, as this Beastmaster does not get to have fun. And Moonlight, maybe he can get a kill in exchange, but he's going down.
This is another HFN double kill. Yeah. I mean, 6 Flesh Heap stacks, gets his Ring of Health. You can't ask for much more than that, and you'd love your Queen of Pain to rotate up here and just straight up kill him. It doesn't look like that's going to be the play, as Lies does come back and will at least be a little bit annoying, but HFN's just going to drag this creep wave all the way behind his tower while he peacefully heals up.
Yep. That Ring of Health going to do some good for him. In the meantime, there's a rotation from KJ over towards that middle lane, so I think at this point they recognize RRL's the only immediate threat, so let's see if we can make a play onto him, although King RD really kind of just goes in a little early, but KJ's still wrapping around. They get the root. There's no blink forthcoming. He does manage to get it off eventually, though. And he is going to be okay. So King RD just kind of jumps the gun a little bit. Meanwhile, down bot, that is a play on to FCR. They finally punish the techies. Not able to get onto Tavo, but at least they find something.
No, it's a very nice kill. Just kind of putting him on the back foot here. King RD did rotate over to get to the bounty rune, but doesn't stick around, and gotta watch those levels on the Dawnbreaker. I feel like that's where you get level 6 on Tavo, and then you Solar Guardian to either save the Tusk or the Pudge, and then suddenly everywhere is blown wide open. As do I see that again, top? Yeah.
Yep. There goes Lies. KJ still has the Frostbite. He's going to throw down the root. HFN does not have mana for a hook, so he's just not going to get involved, but it's yet another kill in this top lane, and it's getting a little bit too hot here for the Beastmaster to really handle, and progress towards his Dom Helm isn't really even all that good. He at least got the Helm, but it's still a struggle for him as, okay, over in the river, RRL was able to blink forward, so he does get the Invis rune, but now he's got to take the fight. Sonic Wave comes through. Moonlight is going to get off the telekinesis, pulling King RD back. No snowball for 1 second. So they were able to take him down, but guess what? Lies, I think he's dying again.
Yep.
Oh, man.
This is just not a Beastmaster game. And the Boots of Travel might be done on HFN. He is just has Hood Boots of Travel. It is 6 minutes into the game. He has 4,500 net worth.
Okay. Okay.
And Moonlight, you got to be careful if you nuke out these creeps, and they're bringing everybody up here, but well, then the Ice Path going to cancel that out, but there's no way you can drag this Pudge away from you. Now I'm feeling, well, you showed your face for a second. Are you just added to the pile of bodies? Yeah, seems like it. Well,
and guess who's getting chased down bot? Argus is in some trouble. Sticky bombs on him, and he's dead too. Oh boy, 5ManMidas. It's a struggle. Nobody said Dota was an easy game, but this seems particularly difficult as King RD. Okay. Maybe they punish him a little bit. RRL, though, doesn't have much mana to work with. But he's still fighting his way through this, and he doesn't actually get the kill first, so at least they get a kill, but now I feel like really that's the only thing we've been able to say is at least, you know, 5ManMidas get this or that, but it's just not enough right now, and Argus is under attack again. There's going to be those Boots of Travel. He's getting a little bit blocked up by his own creep, so he didn't get in range for the Dismember, but he's just looking for the hook angle. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Arceus is 100% dead.
HFN's godlike.
11-1 in 8 minutes. This is not supposed to be doable, but maybe he can be punished. Sonic Wave, it's not up for 12 seconds, though. He would love to make a move.
Everyone. The problem is there's no roar. They have to bring the Jakiro, I suppose, because he's getting pinged out, but I don't think this is a kill. They just walk away. They just simply don't have enough damage, and because they just showed bottom, well, now mid, the rest of the supports, along with the Tusk, comes over. Nice stolen shards, but Moonlight, he's Venn diagrammed himself. He's stuck. He's encircled himself completely in shards. And now that you know that the Queen of Pain is playing bottom, mid and top are going to be put under a lot more pressure. Do wonder if HFN's going to just come top the Bully Wise anymore, if now he's going to keep on attempting at this bottom lane. Looks like they are. Feeling.
Yeah, Feeling is going to get caught out here first. HFN, though, wants the Queen of Pain. He gets the hook off. Didn't have mana for Dismember, but it didn't matter. HFN still gets the kill. Feeling now falls. KJ channels the Freezing Field, because why not? And where is Tavo headed? He's headed mid. Looking for the Luna. Arceus hit by the Starbreaker. And this is just getting almost unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. And hey, Wise was at least able to farm up a little bit in the top lane. They decided to leave him alone. And that's all you can really say about that, because the rest of the map is collapsing just a little bit as HFN, he says, I gave you what I wanted to give you. And now he's just going to walk up on Wise. Dismember, Moonlight can steal it and break this up, but King RD is here. Perfect rotation in. And again, a core shows for not even a minute, and then they're already on top of you. HFN could go for a hook, but without the vision, not worth it. Why would you? And 15 Flesh Heap stacks.
HFN really just rolled into that lane and just straight up told Lies, you live because I allow it. And
uh-oh.
You don't get to live anymore. Now RRL, it's still only a level 2 Blink, so he can't get away either. HFN was actually TPing somewhere else, but once he realized his teammates had found a kill, sticks around. He's going to grab his 16th stack of Flesh Heap in 10 minutes and Feeling. And you dodge. Defend yourself.
Oh, no.
Oh. Unfortunate is putting it politely. As he does go down, HFN gets the kill. Man, oh man, 5ManMidas. What a not fun day. Hook on to Lies. He just can't miss. The roar, though, comes out defensively, but he's going to get slowed. Snowball's going to connect. He is punched into space, and he will not be surviving.
He doesn't get the Flesh Heap stack. That's all that matters.
Hey.
He died on his own terms. He says, I'll take this one, but yeah, there isn't that much left here. As back mid, yeah, they don't have their ults. They don't have their Queen of Pain. Arceus, who doesn't have Eclipse and can't have Eclipse. Moonlight gets
just
a double
got 2.
kill.
Okay.
But HFN is here to win.
Yeah, dropping rots. There's going to be the hook to pull Moonlight back in. He will fall. King RD's a little low himself, though, and Ice Path does hit onto him, so Feeling says, I want the kill, but he's not going to get it. Snowball in, stun connects. Tavo was coming with the Solar Guardian, even if somehow that Snowball didn't find the kill, so... Well... I'm sorry, I have no words, ET. I don't even really know.
Yeah, there really isn't much to say. The only way they win this game is if they somehow kill HFN with Eclipse plus Sonic Wave plus any of that. But until Arceus gets level, like, 13 or something, he's not going to have that much damage. And Arceus, well, he doesn't even get to go bottom because there's no time. Sticky Bomb land, trees cut, doesn't even warrant the Dismember because you're nothing to HFN. HFN could care less about this. Even picks up an Aether Lens just so he has even more range for the hook. Not even the carry Pudge build. He doesn't have to rush the Ags. Why? Because, well, he could just keep on doing this. And King RD, he could die here. Tusk is probably going to go down, but
he's got a haste
runes
rune
away. And now 3-man silence. No.
The taser hits on all of them too. They're all dead. Lies goes down. Moonlight, maybe he gets away. He stole mines. Okay. You know, there's a little bit of damage he can deal, but King RD says, where are you going? And Moonlight says, I'm going home. No, he's not. He can't finish the TP. Oh. Just one thing. Just one thing to go right for 5ManMidas at this point. That's all you ask, but it just can't happen. And now Argius is getting run at. KJ is chasing a Luna. That's not how this is supposed to go, but Argius has to fall back. HFN, does he go fishing? Yes, he does. He catches Feeling. He wants even more. Dismember onto RRL. Is there any way to cancel it? No, there isn't. Root comes in. Sticky Bomb hits. RRL gets off the Sonic Wave, but he still dies. And at a certain point, when have 5ManMidas had enough?
I don't know. Maybe at 50. We'll see. Because they can't farm the waves. They can't leave their high ground. And the worst part about it all is Wolf Team can't really push. Tavo is getting a Deso, so that way the Dawnbreaker can at least do some more building damage. But their lineup is so bad at pushing buildings that they will just keep on killing you. Because that's the right choice. Because they can't do much else. Because it's just not worth it. But that's where this game just will enter that, can we just give up? Can we just be free? Because, yeah, this is going to have to be a hell of a slog for anything for 5ManMidas. I don't know. Let me check win probability right now. Yeah, we hit 100% about 5 minutes ago.
Jesus. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, Tavo, he does have the Deso completed now, so maybe they can start taking some of these objectives and kind of get this rig rolling, but 5ManMidas are going to try 5-man smoke onto HFN. Ultimate test. Can they kill him? Not if Tavo's going to come in to help. And yeah, this is already looking like a busted play. Argus is just going to try to get away. He does manage to make it out, though. So they haven't killed him, but that's only because they're going after the Queen of Pain. There's the kill onto RRL. Everyone's dropping. Tavo just tears through everyone with the hammer. And that's 4 dead. At least the Luna TP's away. HFN tries to check, but Argus is already gone.
Yep. At least you're able to escape, but the thing is, it's not even TPing to bottom lane to farm versus the CM. It's TPing back home to the well because you're afraid of dying to the dot. It's just, there's not that much left to give. And, well, yeah, KJ's just farming. Everybody kill KJ. Let's go, go, go.
Here comes HFN, though. And Argus is going to get rooted up. Hit by the Dismember. No one's canceling it, so Argus will die. They do kill.
And the hook. They could bring him back, but the rest of the lineup's here. No, no, no.
Oh, FCR jumps in. There's going to be the blast off into the taser, and HFN, he's chasing. Sees Feeling. Gonna hit him up. Stunned by the ice path, though, so he's got to go for the hook to pull him back in. He will do exactly that. Now King RD blinks forward. RRL gonna get hit up. He's able to blink himself away, but the snowball's still chasing. The sticky bomb connects, and RRL is going to go down. Moonlight did throw out the stolen hook, but it didn't connect, and now they're going to chase him as well as Lies will fall. Hook doesn't hit, but he is still not able to dance his way through everyone as HFN blinks in, gets the Dismember. And that's pretty much everyone down there. Argius was able to even respawn. Don't go any further. You don't want to do it. Don't go out there.
But this is what you're supposed to do. Is why it's so terrible. And yeah, no, Argius GP's bottom. He knows. He has to run. There's just nowhere is safe. You're not a Luna anymore. In 20 seconds, I don't know. HFN doesn't need to show his face anywhere. He's got 33 flesh heap stacks. He's got almost 3,000 HP.
King RD sidesteps the ice path. Tavo's going to come in. Argius is in some trouble, but King RD's dropping. They are going to be able to finish him off, and now can they punish Tavo? TP coming in. The Rubik wants to be involved. He's going to steal the Starbreaker. Puts it to use. Doesn't hit, but Tavo will still fall, and they have taken a successful fight. 2-for-1 trade. Hold on a second.
Pudge. And yeah, Pudge is, well, he's coming.
FCR jumps in, gets the stun, drops the mine. RRL's dead. Never mind. The fight is no longer a win.
And the supports do it.
Moonlight's gonna fall. HFN, does he get the hook? Of course he does. Oh, boy.
I mean, hey, they do the thing where they isolate, you know, the hero bottom that TPs, and they force a 4v5 situation where HFN can't show up, but then the techies and the CM are too strong for you to deal with as well. So, yeah, no, this is a game of Dota 2. and 3 more away from 50. You know, we'll see if that's going to be the back-breaking point, but I mean, they haven't GG'd out yet, and every kill that they do get, I mean, Dawnbreaker fed a 750 streak, Tuska feeds 500 gold to death, you know, it's never not doable, and Hook is stolen again. Okay.
Yeah, Moonlight needs to actually survive with it, though, and that's not going to happen. The Dismember pulls him back in, and Moonlight gets taken down. HFN just hooking into the base blindly to see if he can find anything. Not going to be able to do so. How much strength is he getting? He is getting 70 strength off of 35 stacks right now. This is dumb. It's very, very dumb. There's going to be the roots. Lie's just spinning in circles while he's rooted. There's not much more you can do other than that. Now feeling.
Yeah, they just run him down in the base. Yep. And now FCR needs a bodyguard on the way out, or FCR just decides to kill himself to the smoke.
Oh no, King RD. He was tracking Argus in the jungle. The Luna just wants to farm. He says, leave me alone, but they won't. They absolutely will not leave him alone as HFN. He's a little bit low here. This is a lot of money he'd give up if he dies, but they have to actually kill him. Can they do it?
KJ. Don't deny him.
Oh, they got it. It's a split kill, but it's still a kill. That's a lot of money that they pick up now. And they're going to get KJ here too. Telekinesis pulls him back in. Argus gets the kill, and well, at least they killed him. The Pudge is dead. That wasn't his first death, but it's the first death in, like, 15 minutes.
No, it's pretty big, but now can you fight the rest of the lineup? That's the real question. You killed the techies first, and now King RD in a macro fire. He's going to go down. And, again, each kill is a lot of gold per. Tava will look to make his way out, and with the Ag Shard, Spell Immunity slowing him down, but Moonlight got Dismember in 5 seconds. Wait a second.
Tavo dropping. Well, yeah, he's gonna go down. KJ might get a return kill on the Moonlight here. And now, well, Pudge has respawned. He's back into the fight. Lies is not gonna get away. Hook connects. And now, if you're 5ManMidas, do you have the means to actually get out of here? TP and 2 for Argus, but
nah.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to fight. There's the Eclipse. He gets KJ. Okay. You found a kill, but how do you deal with the big bag Pudge? You try to run, and he will get out for now. As the hook will not connect, but that just means HFN can go directly onto Feeling. Is going to be able to find that kill. 55-18. Snowball onto RRL. He's going to blink his way out of it. The shards, though, do still trap him up. That means King RD gets in range for the punch into the hook. I've seen all-star games with fewer kills than this. Oh, man. 56 kills in 20 minutes, ET.
Yeah. 40 stacks of Flesh Heap, 15k, and all the tier 2s are still alive.
Well, 5ManMidas never say die, right? They refuse to give in. They're going to get hooked, though. Argus onto the high ground. Moonlight, though, stole Dismember. It's not going to save Argus. He's still just taking too much DOT. Now Tava comes in with Solar Guardian. Doesn't hit with any stuns, but he is going to chase. Rubik may have Dismember, but I don't know if he's actually going to be able to live, as he does get hit by the hook. The Roar comes in, though, so HFN was locked down for a little bit, but who's going to do the damage? There's RRL into the fight, deploying the Sonic Wave, and they take HFN down again. He will buy back immediately. Snowball is going to get them into the fight. And, yeah, HFN just says, give me more. Feed me the kills. He's able to pick up 2.
The funny thing is, if he just had an Ags, he would also just be just as disgustingly strong. But maybe if he had the Ags, they would just straight up give up. And RL does get a good bit of gold. RL has a full Kai Assange now. I mean, it's not like he's not getting money. I mean, he is now 3rd highest in net worth. He's leapfrogged ahead of the Tusk. But it's 20-60. HFN could die back, though. And that would be actual farming time for Argus. And got a BKB and Q. I don't know. There's a lot of game here left. And again, I can't mention it enough. Even though the tier 2 bottom is very low, the high ground is untouched, and the high ground will be untouched. Wolf Team to win that aspect of the game is maybe going to need a little bit more time. Even though they are eyeing up Roche right now. HFN, he might want an Aegis now that he's bought back.
Yeah, he's on buyback, so they're just going to push their way in. They really don't do this quickly, though, but what's going on over here? The King RD is getting caught, actually. That's what's going on. He's going to try and snowball his way out, but He should not make it, but look at the defensive hook. He's not going to be okay. Moonlight blinks in, gets him with the Fade Bolt, but now Moonlight's going to pay the price. FCR jumps in with the Blast Off to hit 2. They stopped the Roche attempt, though. And maybe they can get a little bit more. They're trying to pull someone like Tavo further forward, but it's HFN who makes the jump. Didn't actually catch on to Feeling, however. 5ManMidas will pull back. That also means the Wolf team can just go back into the pit.
Oh, they're not going back in the pit. They're looking for more kills. HFN, he's hungry. He's a hungry Pudge. He doesn't have that much in there. You go. Oh, able to blink out, though. Great interrupts. The Lucent Beam. Perfect. But then you go back to the pit.
Yeah, now they'll just say, okay, we take Roche. Cool. Well, Tavo and KJ are trying to take Roche, but... Okay, here comes HFN, finally remembering that objective. What exactly does he drop here? Does he just slot out the urn?
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Okay. So, 2 lives up on the Pudge, who has 46 stacks of Flesh Heap and 4k health at 24 minutes. They are looking at Lies. Beastmaster. He's gonna... Okay, he's gonna dodge the hook. Okay, Dismember is still in there. He does have the Aether Lens, so... Extended cast range, able to catch. Blast Off stolen by Moonlight.
Okay, now Moonlight just needs an Ag Shard, and then he's gonna have quite the long stun, actually, but actually needs to buy said item, and that's where we are in farm time.
Tavo, what did you buy this Deso for? Go hit the tower, dude. You won't do it. He's just gonna wait. King RD jumps in. Moonlight gonna get hit up, but the Sonic Wave comes through. King RD, he's gonna die. 1-for-1 trade. Now they're looking for more. RRL blinking forward, but Tavo comes in with a Starbreaker. Locks down 1. Luna dropping low. The Eclipse does hit onto KJ. So they will be able to find that kill, but... it is kind of costing them a fair bit here. And that's with HFN not even involved in this fight, so... Got to assume the Pudge is going to TP in at some point.
He's just mad. He's like, I was bottom. I was farming. He's actually getting Boots of Travel, too, so he could just TP onto whatever teammate spots whatever member of 5ManMidas just to kill them even harder. And yeah, he just bought it. It's coming out on his crow right now because you don't want to miss out on any of those sick Flesh Heaps as mid. Well, Argus, Force Staff yet again, though. He's getting kited consistently now. But is anybody else coming here? Stole the Helm Dom creep, and was that Hook? I mean, Moonlight keeps getting it. Sure. It's nice. It's sick, but yeah. We're just trapped in this game, aren't we?
A little bit, yeah. This is the purgatory of Dota. It just will not end. Actually, that's not true. Single draft is the purgatory of Dota. My mistake, but this is a close second. As, there's going to be the hook. Pulling techies in, and... Well, Argius and the Rubik saying, yeah, how do you like it? How does it feel getting hooked yourself? Is HFN? He's going to try and take the fight here. Less fighting and more him just walking around doing damage.
Oh, no.
That hook is very much off the mark, but Argius still gets rooted. Does he go in for the Dismember? He doesn't have it yet. 4 seconds. But Snowball is going to close the gap. Argius dropping low. Roar from Lies will not protect him, and it's time to back up into the base. The Shards, not going to trap, but it does set up for the hook. RL gets pulled back in. He's got Blink up now, but he's going to get stunned. And he's going to get punched to death. Feeling now in trouble too. They just keep on falling... Really, one by one. HFN, he's got the hook. I guess he didn't actually see Lies there. I thought he had the vision, but he does not. But, ET, 26 minutes and 69 kills later. Nice. They are on to the tier 3 tower.
Yeah, just going for it now. There's no real way. KJ even has a Meteor Hammer. This really does feel like a pub right now. This is them just saying, yeah, our opponents gave up. GG, go down mid. It's time. Because, yeah, I don't think there's very much way. And actually going in, I mean, immediately lifted, but is the rest of the lineup just going to kill him? Wow, and the glyph, look at how much damage, but that's also your glyph and the last glyph. Argus is back, though, in the hook.
Oh, he got one! Oh, he can't actually finish the kill, but he got one. Hold him in. He's going to pay for it with his life, though, as Moonlight does die. HFN tries a hook of his own. He does not hit, and he's actually kind of low here. Sonic Wave onto him. The axes don't hit, though, so HFN's just going to walk away, and... Meanwhile, KJ... Good KJ. KJ remembers, hey, we do want the objectives. You know, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to Meteor Hammer for the melee racks while all of his teammates clown around him. But they got it. 25k up, 71 kills in 28 minutes. They're still just kind of having a good time waiting. There it is. 5ManMidas. They finally get sick of it. GG called. 71 kills.
Yeah, and I'm just sad because he was 49 flesh heaps, could have been 50 flesh heaps, but it really is the rate at which he got those flesh heaps that is the startling thing. But yeah, okay. And in a funny way, despite 5ManMidas, I think having a pretty solid draft, just couldn't keep it down in the lanes, couldn't keep their noses clean, couldn't keep their play clean. Just not a lot to play for here. I mean, HFN had 7 kills at, what, 6 minutes into this game. Just a complete failure in that top lane. And then the rest of the map, slowly but surely, just started giving up. And although they have 24 kills in this game, I would say almost 20 of them are after Wolf Team were just only trying to kill you. They weren't playing Dota. They were just trying to murder you. So, of course, they're going to run out of gas eventually. It's like just an inevitability. But yeah, Wolf Team 31-3-21. I think that's going to be HFN's best competitive Pudge game for quite a while here. Because, yeah, that doesn't happen every day of the week.
Yeah, that is the only maybe downside, I guess, if you're looking at it really even from both sides, because these stats technically will count. This was an official match. This was a ticketed pro game. It didn't really look like it, but well, if you're Wolf Team, what a way to get to close out your day, right? We mentioned, oh, they're gonna take it seriously. They still need points, but they had this game won at about the 7-minute mark. The rest of it was just kind of fooling around.
Yeah. And now if you're Wolf Team, you're set up to do the all-oop, where if you win 2 more games, you join SG, Ravens, and really every team that you want to be playing with, where you just get that leg up and you're alley-oop over both 5-rat and the cut. So now if you're a 5-rat or the cut fan, oh, you've got your dog champ flag out. You are hoping now that they at least get a game off of them and force that kind of awkward standoffish scenario, because without that, Wolf Team could just buy the numbers, sneak into upper bracket, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You see, you have your dog champ flag, but it can only be half of a dog champ flag. As actually,
yes, because they're in the same spot.
Yeah, we'll show you here. We're gonna get the standings up at the end of this one. If dog champ get the 1-1, then we're looking at tiebreakers, right? Between the cut, 5-rat, and Wolf Team. If dog champ 2-0, then it's still tiebreakers. This time between the cut, 5-rat, and dog champ. So I don't know for the cut and for 5-rat which of those tiebreaker scenarios work out best. We're gonna have people probably doing the math overnight, but yeah, it's a bit of an awkward one. And also, that's updating right there. Wolf Team just jumped over dog champ with that second win. So that is what our standings look like. SG and Ravens continue to stand at the top with their upper bracket spots. 5ManMidas will be eliminated. And of course, with them being the team that's now guaranteed to be eliminated, Felt are safe, No Runes are safe, but they also can't reach upper bracket themselves.
And then we just have our final day here, and then maybe a series that 5ManMidas can win. They'll be playing versus their NA rivals, Felt, but also a team that has not really been able to put up the numbers like anybody else in this tournament. But yeah, so we'll have to see. So Dogchamp versus Wolf Team, really the only matchup that matters, and Ravens maybe getting first top seed with their final match as well. But yeah, tomorrow's got some ups and downs, I think, already, as you can see.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting, if nothing else, right? As we swing it back over. Hello again. But yeah, those matchups on the final day will be Felt versus 5ManMidas, which is now an irrelevant series. Dogchamp versus Wolf Team will decide which of those two squads ends up in upper bracket and or tiebreakers. And then Ravens versus No Runes is just for the sake of Ravens trying to fight for that number 1 seed back, because as we said, No Runes will go lower bracket. I guess technically they're playing for some seeding in that lower bracket as well, so that could be relevant for them, but they know which side they're going to end up on. So, well, ET, that'll do it. That final game, felt like a fever dream, basically, but we have gotten through another 3 best of 2s here. So we are going to be shutting things down in just a couple more minutes. But I don't know. What are your thoughts at this point? We're heading into the final day of the group stage, and there's still a little bit left to be determined.
I think really the big takeaway is just SG's turnaround, a team that like just because of the nature of the schedule, just not having that many games actually played, looked a lot worse than they actually were. And I think they're going to be a team to look out for come those top 4, top 3 positions. I think they're a team that really has a lot to prove as well. Of course, Yuma, got kicked from Hikori right before Hikori made their, meteoric rise to qualifying for TI directly. So it's like I think they're a team to really be careful of because Yuma as well just has a lot to prove. He doesn't have a lot to lose either. He just wants to find a new stack of guys to maybe get some revenge come that SDPC. But I think SG, yeah, look out for them.
Yeah, they are very hot at the moment. As we said, that winning streak got up to 11 by the end of their run. So that is going to do it. We're going to be hopping on out of here in just a little bit. So before we go, I do want to let you know one last day of group stage action tomorrow. We're going to be getting started at about 1 p.m. once again. So really the same start time that we've been working with the whole way through. I think the start time might begin to change for playoffs, but we'll actually let you know tomorrow if that is going to be the case or not. In the meantime, you don't really have to worry. 1 p.m. we will be here to walk you through that final day of action. But in the meantime, we're hopping on out. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the games, both serious and not so serious towards the end there. And we'll see you tomorrow.